Hi everyone, welcome back to the tutorial on painting a vampire, the vampire reborn should I say. On the last video, if you've been keeping track, we've done all the first flesh layers and all the mottling, the blues, the veining, the creasing. So I finished all the creasing whilst the video was off. You can see all on the feet. And there's all the hands, all the veining all done, veining, creasing. Now, as you'll find as you going through the painting process, that your ideas about your reborn will change. I started off putting the orange eyes in, and as I've gone along, I don't like them, so I've took those out and I've decided to go with a black eye. I've put these in so I can show you if I can get them in. These eye sockets were already pre-cut when I got the kit, so I'm not used to putting them in where they've cut them. It's a bit awkward. Just get these in and I'll show you how better it looks. Like I say, you'll swap and change how it looks as you're going along. But there, if you can remember on the last video, she had orange eyes in, but I think that's definitely more better with the black eyes, more of a demon look. So I've done all the creasing, as you can see. I've got a little bit darker in the eye creases. We've got the frown lines in, all around the nose. I've darkened the mouth again, and all the ears. So all that's all done now. So what we're going to do is the blushing, and hopefully nobody will ring me again, so I need to start the video again. So what I do is the red that I use for the mottling, that's already pre-done, just take some of that out, put it into your paint palette or whatever you want to use, and then I've got some Genesis Peaches and Cream. So just a little bit of that in with it. I don't want it too peachy, I still want to have the red tone, so just a little bit goes in there. So I don't know if you can actually see, but I started doing a little bit of blushing on the top of the nose where the bridge of the nose is. I don't know if you can see it, but I sort of like speckle it, so it's more like freckles. So what I'll do, start on the cheeks, just sort of speckle that round. You'll know as you're going along whether it's dark enough. Just block that off. See, it's just starting to give it a little bit of a colour on the cheek. So they normally do it in like a tick around the cheek, up to the side of the ear. So you can see how that's looking now. Do that on the other side. bit on the chin. Like I always keep saying throughout, the process that I do is a lot like you'd do with the reborns anyway. Obviously a lot of the creasing is what highlights it more. I'm videoing. I'm videoing.
Oh, that's cool.
So we just build all these layers up. Throughout.
Oh my god, I love those eyes.
Nice, aren't they?
Yeah. Are you actually videoing?
I am videoing,
Oh,
yeah.
hello.
That's my daughter Olivia.
Hi. Go follow my channel, Live the Girly.
You forgot your own name.
I haven't done a video in ages.
Live the game, girl.
Live the game again.
So you can see that's starting to build up the colour.
Mom, I got all blue.
And I tend to do a little bit of a, what they call a stalk mark, isn't it? On the forehead. As you can see, that's starting to build up. So do this red around the eyes again. You see, I just tend to spot it round because you still get the effect, the skin effect, like a mottling. So there, you see it all start coming together. So I just keep building up whatever blushing I want on the cheeks. And pat it down. You can see that. She's really starting to come together now. I mean, you don't even have to have it symmetrical at each side because no one's symmetrical, are they? So I just do like to have the red around the eyes. So there. See, when it's in the oven as well, the colour's actually toned down a lot. So they might look really dark when you first put them on, but they do tone down once they've set in the oven. So I'm just going to put more of that stalk mark on. Or would it be a stalk mark? It'd be might be a devil claw or something, eh? So just go across the frowns. There, you can see it starting to all build up. So where am I going now? Go on the bottom of the chin, on the little ripple things, on the jaw, under the ear. Just put a little bit of a red around the creases. So just wherever you think it might be red, just get it on there. Yeah, it's really starting to build up now. Her head will be rooted, so I don't tend to do too much of this underneath. The hair. I do like to build all the colours up around the face and that. Just do a bit on temples around there. Earlobes, just a bit round the ears. Side of the nostrils. And I'm just going to use the same colour on the lips. There we go. Helps me see better as well when it's on that screen. And what I want to do next, I think, just the corners of the eyes. So there. See all them details now. So I'm going to take the eyes out and I'll bake the head. Just need to do little bits round the belly. Literally just wherever you want to put it, where it looks like it should be. Sorry, I went right off camera then, didn't I? Went right into a world of my own. So that we've got a lot of mottling on here anyway. Just give the belly button a bit more red. You can really get lost in your work when you do this. It's I do find it really therapeutic. So there we go. And there's the belly plate. I reckon that one's done. Now round for the feet, I do like a lot of red. If you go around the feet, up the sides, around the heels, sorry, should I say. Up the side.
Mamma mia. Here we go again.
Mama, okay. Right. Gonna put a bit more red in that. Some Genesis red. Just because I do like the feet having more red on the palms of the hands and things. So just mix all that up. And I literally, just like before, just go right up there.
You idiot.
I don't dab too much off because I do like the speckle effect on the blushing. So around the ankles. Across the toes. And just see it all starting to come together. On the knees. So literally again it's like you'd do this on a normal reborn. I do tend to like mine looking as realistic as possible. If there was a demon baby or anything, that hopefully this is what it'd look like. So just round the creases, give it a bit of, you can see, so around the ankles and the knee. You can literally do a blushing wherever you want, just to give a bit more of an effect. And put some up there.
My teammate just screamed.
Did it?
It's like,
Wondered what that were.
You that was my teammate.
Right, so again, on the heel. Go up the side, on the ankle. Oops. Definitely got butterfingers today, if you've watched all previous videos.
Well, have you always dropped anything?
Yeah, I keep dropping things.
I keep dropping the pasta. I'm dropping the case. I let everyone on my case from it.
if you can actually see the colour
Chicken
on it
champion.
just starting to build up.
Whatever it's called. Or Raven Revenge. I'm not saying those names.
And bottom of the foot there.
Aww, two people moving together. Yeah, that's the same one.
And knee. Okay. So literally, wherever you think it might have a bit of a red blemish,
Got butterfingers.
just build it up on there.
Please say Chicken Champions or Raven Revenge. Oh, come on.
Put a
And
little
that
bit on the
soldier's
core.
again.
So there we go. That's the legs finished. Well, I say finished. I'll bake them, see what they look like when they're out of the oven. Like I say, the colours do tend to lighten when they're in the oven. So with the hands, go round the bottom and up like in a horseshoe. And the fingertips. And go right round there. I mean, every kit's different, it's just where the creases are.